guys, it's Ryan at AMS here. We're of course with Dave Friedman of Friedman Amplification, and the IR box is what we're going to talk about. There's a lot of buzz on this. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so so there was a hole in the market that didn't exist, so we had to fill it. So one could call it a power attenuator, if you would like to call it that. But it loads down an amplifier with a reactive load that mimics the curve of a 4x12 cabinet. It's fully safe, reactive, can handle up to, technically it can handle up to 300 watts of power, but let's conservatively say up to 200 watts of power.
Fair enough.
And then it reamps it into a power section of this new tech that Synergy developed called a machine learning power amp.
Okay.
I'm going to try to put that simply. So what that is you can take a sweep of your cabinet, which you do when you first set this up, and it constantly interacts with the cabinet like a tube amplifier does. It's not a Class D that's just flat and
linear,
off the shelf and linear and not good for guitar. What this machine learning thing does is it will react like a tube amplifier does. So touch, feel, sag, everything. It's not an EQ superimposed over a Class D amp or anything like that. It's nothing like that. It's patent pending, and it's a completely new tech.
So in theory, I could light up a BE100 into this and get all the tactile feel. Like I roll it off, it's still going to clean up. It's got a little bit of sag to it.
It feels, and I mean, this is designed to do several things. So yes, there's a reactance knob on this thing. Reactance down would be the most transparent for the power amp. So if you're putting a Plexi or a B100 or something, technically, hopefully.
You said 200. So
I did say 200, didn't I? If you put that into it, you can play that amp then at any volume. It has a stereo effects loop. It has a level control for the signal level for the effects loop, -10 +4.
Okay.
It has built-in IRs, which you can change to whatever you like. Will come with a pack of IRs that we already have established in some of our other products. You can select the IRs right here. The other neat thing is it's MIDI.
Oh, fantastic.
So any of these knobs in the center here are MIDI CC controllable.
All right, that's awesome.
So you can change volume levels, you can change presence settings, you can change depth settings, you could change reactance settings on it. You can do all that stuff.
That's pretty awesome.
If you're not using the load in it, you can use this as a power amp. Now with a power amp, you don't want a necessarily flat response power amp. You want it to react like a power section of one of my amps or something. So you turn the reactance knob up, and then it becomes like a tube power amp that you'd have in an amplifier. So if you're using a preamp into this, it will respond exactly like tube amp power section.
And how many watts would the power amp be?
This does 90 watts a side into any impedance, and 90 watts a side is tube watts. I'll call it tube watts.
Okay, not solid state.
This is not solid state watts, which actually is putting out 30 watts or something. This is equivalent to a 90-watt tube amp per side.
Oh, that's amazing. And I love how intuitive it is. Like, for a Luddite like me, I feel like I could walk up to this thing and get it running.
Yeah, it's very easy. Yeah, it's very easy. Put your amp in it, you crank up your amp to a certain point. This amp in level has when we play, you'd see this will flash green, and you want to keep it in green. If it flashes red, you need to turn that knob down a little bit.
Clipping a little better.
Well, yeah, you just need to turn it down. That's adjustment depending on what volume amp you're using into it, you know?
Well, see, that's the beauty of it. I mean, there's a lot of attenuators out there that do a really good job of bringing the volume down, but they color it, or it's kind of nasal. This sounds to me like you're imparting as much character as you possibly can into it while still protecting my ears.
Yeah, correct. And, and it's, like I said, nothing exists exactly like it on the market.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is really cool. And the MIDI.
Yeah. The MIDI and the IR outs and everything.
And it's fan cooled. It's
nice.
fan
cooled, it's fan cooled.
Even now, I'm like, it's probably been running.
It's cool. It's been running for
great.
a long time. It's cold.
And it looks great, too.
Yeah, it looks cool, right?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Shall we,
so that's the super exciting, tech.
As it should be. I can see
and
we know what this is mapping for?
I think it's going to be $14.99.
Amazing. That's amazing.
Not too bad.
Yeah, man, that could be your whole rig right there with a couple preamps.
It totally could be, yeah. So, like I said, you can use it as a power amp if you'd like, or you can use it as the whole load reampy kind of thing. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
cool. Should we check out some amps while we're here?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. All right, Dave. So show me what we got on top here. Looks like something for our buddy Phil X.
It is. It's a collaboration with Phil X.
Understood.
So they're called the PX20. So if you notice, the aesthetic of it is sort of like the pedal that he has on the market. So we kept the same aesthetic. So this is the only Friedman 21 amp that is a full, well, shall we call it 2.5 channels or 3 channels?
Call it 3.
Let's call it 3.
Okay.
So you have a Fender-esque clean channel.
Okay.
American style clean channel with some Dumble mods in it.
Okay, so like a basement or what?
No, there's this little circuit that we use that's has a little bit some secret sauce in there. Yeah. So yeah, you have a bright switch, you have a mid switch on here that
most Fenders might not
enough
have
room for a mid knob, so we have to have a little mid switch.
Understood.
Then we have a dirty channel here. The dirty channel the structure switch can set it up 2 ways. One way is like a 2203 800 kind of circuit, so a little lower gain, not super hot. And the other way is kind of a hot rodded version of that.
Okay.
So depending on what you like or what you need, it's there.
So maybe like a cranked 800 with a tube screamer in front of it or something.
Yeah, more like that ballpark.
Okay.
Correct. And then you have a 3-position tight switch here, so fatter or super tight, depends on the kind of music you're playing, what you want to do with it.
Okay.
Yeah. 3-position bright switch. On the gain, so none, a value that would be normally in a 2203 and a value that would normally be in a Plexi.
Got it.
Very versatile and cool. Then on the back you have a thump knob, so resonance style knob, a little more low end, a little knot, presence on the front. System master, so that takes your power amp volume up and down for once you balance out your channels. So then you have a boost. So what the boost is there's a boost amount. Okay. So how much the circuit is boosting the front end of the dirty channel.
Oh, all right, so you can hit that front end hard.
Hitting it hard. But then when you're on the boost, you have a boost volume that's there.
So you can dial it into taste?
So if you want it to go up in volume for a lead or something, you can go up in volume. If this gain knob is at 0, there's no extra gain. It just have the volume up and down.
Oh, so a transparent volume boost.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little more, if you will.
Yeah, or just a little bit, just a little bit,
if you
want, or a lot of bit if you want.
And it looks
so
great,
that's why I would call it 2.5 channels, or maybe it's 3. I guess we could call it 3.
If you use it intuitively, it's 3. I mean, and let's face it, 2 is usually enough. So
yeah,
you get that extra.
We don't have any 21 amps with this much versatility to it.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of design went into it.
Yeah,
and it looks, but again, much like a lot of Friedman amps, they look so cool. It makes you want to come up and check it out.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah, I dig it.
And
what
then
do we have down here?
Another amp in the vintage series.
Okay.
So what this is your classic British AC amp.
Got it.
So the VX30 it's called, and it has a top boost channel. It has a master volume, which most don't have, but you do have an option on here. It has a normal channel with a rotary switch that gives you all the variations of the AC ever had. So the normal amps that weren't top boost had a bright channel and or normal channel, and some of them had a bass channel. So you have the 3 variations of that.
Yeah, you don't
Those
have to jump
channels are blendable, actually.
Oh, that's great.
So in phase, blendable. So you can actually blend in like a little low end with that normal channel with the AC top boost kind of chime.
Yep.
And super cool. 212 cabinet with blues in it.
So I could, a flip of a switch, I'm going from Beatles to Brian May, and I'm pretty happy.
You could, yeah. Or you could just use the normal channel in the normal setting with a treble booster in front and be Brian May, exactly.
And EL84s in that way? Or?
Yes.
Yeah, I assume it'd have to be.
4 EL84s, Vox Blues, the typical Celestian Blues.
I was going to say what's in the cab, yeah.
Celestian Blues, yeah.
Wonderful. And I love
the cab will be available with greenbacks also if you can't. Blues cost a lot of money. So, if you can't quite swing it. But I tell you, most AC people will want the blues.
And that's a 30-watt head?
Yes.
Okay, and who designed that? Is that your design? Because it's beautiful.
I picked that for this. Whether Whether this is going to be, well, there might be a standard look, but this is kind of a cool,
No diamond grill
cool
cloth.
vibe. Well, unfortunately, this radio style grill cloth snags easy and stuff, so
Got it.
it's like maybe not ideal, but it looks cool.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, that's awesome. That's lots to be proud of right there in one
Yeah.
little corner of the booth.
Yeah, it's cool.
Thanks again to Dave Friedman for taking the time to talk to us. To check out these new Friedman offerings and all the Friedman amps that we carry, come on over to AmericanMusical.com. Boom.